Hi guys, it's Tamara. Welcome back to my channel. Let's go ahead and jump into the rest of our conversation about pathological liars. I think it's important that I specify, I'm going to bring in a little bit of education about vicarious trauma. And what I mean by vicarious trauma is you may have been traumatized by the narcissistic, abusive, pathological liar just by watching how they have destroyed other people's lives. Not only other people's lives, but possibly even their finances, their emotional well-being, their children's lives, their employment, their reputation, their status. And so in this video, I'm going to bring up a couple of things that abusive, pathological liars do. And what I want you to do is conceptualize this through the eyes of vicarious trauma. And I'm going to post the definition right over here of what vicarious trauma is, so that you can keep that in the back of your mind as we go along. The benefits for you in this video today is that you will be able to not only define vicarious trauma, but you'll also have a little bit more of a broader understanding of what a narcissistic abuser does to you that can actually traumatize you and cause you not to want to be in a relationship with anybody else, family, friendship, or romantic. All right, so let's go ahead and jump right in. I'm going to start listing some of the common behaviors that you're going to see in a narcissistic abuser who engages in pathological lying. So I wrote it down for my remembrance, and I'm just going to go through these things. So let's start with passive aggressive behavior. All right, a narcissistic pathological liar is going to engage in passive aggressiveness. Why? Because they understand that in society, they need to fit in, right? Not only do they need to fit in, but they also need to be able to get the things that they want. And how can you get the things that you want if you don't fit in? You're going to be ousted. So passive aggressive behavior may be something like saying things under their breath, holding secrets, telling lies, but kind of turning the lie with a little bit of truth. It might also include creating triangulation. If you go back to my video, the beginning video of this series on pathological lying, I talk about triangulation just a little bit. And I'm actually going to post right at the top here a video on triangulation that I did a couple of months back. So what you want to keep in mind about the narcissistic pathological liar is that they know that if they pull in a variety of different people, that they're going to have the upper hand. Why? Because you hate to say this, but power is in numbers, right? Democracy is powerful. What everybody else says is true, even if one person thinks it's not. So what happens in passive aggressive behavior with a narcissistic pathological liar is that they pull in other people, colleagues, other doctors, other lawyers, other family members, other weak-minded people, other highly influenced people, so that they can infiltrate their mind and their thinking and their emotions about something. And then, like I said in the other video, pounce. That's what they want to do. They want to have the power to get you in a position that makes you vulnerable and then destroy you. So passive aggressive behavior is very sneaky and can be very insidious as well. All right, the next one is emotional control. If they can figure out what your buttons are, they're going to push them. If they can figure out how to weaken your defenses, they're going to do that. And a lot of narcissistic pathological liars engage in legal emotional control. They're always running to the courts. They're always running to divorce court, family court. They're always trying to sue you. They're always trying to get the upper hand on you, right? It's their internal need for value and ethics and, prestige, right? They want to see themselves in a higher position than they actually are. So what do? They engage in emotional control. And if they can't get you emotionally because you've caught on to who they are as a person, they're definitely going to try to get you in terms of your reputation or legal matters. With a person like this, I suggest you run and stay away and figure out how to protect yourself. All right. The next one is mental corruption. And what I mean by that is they want to corrupt how you see yourself, right? It's so much easier to dominate you as the vulnerable vessel or person by getting you to see yourself in a way that you're not. They might actually try to dominate your thinking to believe believe that you're less than, you're not worth it, you're unattractive, you're not intelligent, you're not powerful, you're not going to be successful, you're not going to succeed, right? You're not going to have the upper hand on them. You're never going to get out of a relationship with them. It's going to be a fight all the way. That's what they want you to believe. So what do? They corrupt your mind by, excuse me, by trying to get you to believe things about yourself that's not true, by trying to get you to feel overwhelmed by their dominance, right? And this should make you even more motivated. Once you see that this is what the narcissistic pathological liar is doing, this should make you more strong and more determined to get out of their life, right? They're detrimental people. Anytime mental corruption occurs, you can guarantee that person has not your best interest at heart. So let's keep moving, guys. All right. The next one that I have here is triangulation. Of course, I talked about that earlier. Triangulation. I'm going to put a little bit of a visual over here for you so that you'll be able to understand what I'm talking about. It's basically a drama triangle, and it's really trying to get 3 or more people involved in confusion so that, again, they can what? Pounce on you. Right? That's what they want to do. And the reason I keep emphasizing pouncing is because they don't want to push you. They don't want to nudge you. They don't want to annoy you, right? They want to destroy you. And by destroying you, that's pouncing on you, right? They want to hurt you. They want to dominate you. They want to be on top. They want to be the controller. They want to be the successor, right? They have such a low self-esteem, such a weakened internal persona, and a weakened, or maybe I shouldn't use the word persona, but they have such a weakened internal sense of self that their persona has to come across as dominant, right? They don't have anything in here. They usually don't have anything in here. So what do? They have to appear a certain way, and it's a desperate plea for prestige. All right. The next one is no boundaries, right? A narcissistic pathological liar definitely does not have any boundaries, right? They don't know how to respect you, how to respect your space, how to respect your thinking space, your emotional space, your time alone, your ability to see the world from your own eyes, right? Their goal is always to succeed you, to be on top of you, to dominate you, to boss you, right? And if they're going to do that, the best way to do it is to disregard your boundaries. If they don't regard your boundaries, then you can't see them because you don't have the thinking space to see them. So there's some psychology to that. And the last thing that I want to mention about a narcissistic abuser who engages in pathological lying is that they're often evil and vindictive. And what I mean by that is they are bent on vindicating themselves. They are bent on having the upper hand. It means a lot to their weakened sense of self to destroy you, to dominate you, to hurt you, to overpower you, right? It's such an insidious evil with some narcissistic pathological liars. They don't always have, I should say, a real reason for treating you the way that they do. Of course, they want you to think that you're the reason why they're acting this way. And of course, they want to try to get other weak-minded people around you to think that they're the innocent one. That's how they get the upper hand, right? So you want to keep in mind with evil, vindictive people, you want to keep in mind that, wait a minute, it's not me. Wait a minute, I'm not to blame. Wait a minute, you're the one who violated my boundaries. Wait a minute, you're the one, right? You want to keep that in mind. You're not looking to justify yourself because, of course, the narcissistic pathological abuser does not care if you defend yourself. It doesn't matter to them. It's all about their internal sense of values that they want confirmed, right? No matter how they get it confirmed, they want it confirmed. So it's not about vindicating yourself. It's about keeping your identity center stage in your mind. If you don't do that, then you're going to get ran over by this narcissistic, pathological, evil, and vindictive seed. All right, guys, thanks so much for being with me today. This was a little bit of a shorter video, and I'm kind of glad because I did hit you with a 20-minute video on Monday, or Thursday, I should say. So I apologize for that, but please post your questions, your concerns, your experiences in the comments section below. As always, please give this video a thumbs up. It pushes the video to the top of the search results so that other people can have access to this video, especially if you thought it was helpful. You're kind of giving back by hitting the like button. Go ahead and hit the subscribe button here on the left side. It keeps you in the know, right? It keeps you in the know so that every time I post the video, you're going to get a little bit of a warning or, you know, kind of like an information message that says, hey, Tamara Hill has posted a new video. So hit the subscribe button if you're interested in following more of my videos. In the meantime, guys, I wish you all the best, and I will see you pretty soon with another video, and that's our final video on pathological lying. Hang in there, guys. I'll see you soon. Bye-bye.